She did this over a 10-piece chicken wing. She passed fryers to come here.
Previously on the Trey King Show.
She ruined a $300 stroller and car seat.
Faith Morris's 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander is a wreck.
There's glass on everything.
Her windshield smashed in, she says, by an angry DoorDash customer. It was around 2 a.m. July 11th. Morris says she had just picked up a food order and was on her way to deliver it when her phone lost service and connection to the DoorDash app.
I didn't know exactly what the address was.
So Morris turned around, went home, contacted DoorDash, and asked the company to cancel the order.
The order disappears. So usually that means that they cleared the order or something like that.
But the customer kept calling.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey again, y'all new video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely stupendous. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers to the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a store out of Wisconsin by way of Milwaukee. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Wisconsin, everybody outside the great city of Milwaukee. Now, before I start the story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. And you all, this is an update to a story that I did last month where we have a woman who decided to go to a DoorDash driver home and destroy her vehicle. And all of this was caught on camera. Now, since that time has elapsed, it's been about 4 weeks, and the manhunt was on for this person. And come to find out, they caught her ass just a few weeks ago. And what makes the story even more crazy, family, now, after she was caught, you would think that most people, when they were caught committing a crime, and also if they have a pending court case, they would keep their mouth shut, but not the suspect. And the suspect goes by the name of Janiyah Jones, 22 years old, better yet known as Big J. Now, Big J had found herself in a whole heap of trouble. And not only is she facing a felony charge, but she also caused Miss Faith Morris' vehicle $10,000 worth of damage. And Miss Faith Morris has a 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander. Now, you know one thing, most likely that vehicle is not paid for. So guess who's going to be responsible for paying for that vehicle now? Because the bank, of course, want their money. Of course, it's going to be Janiyah Jones along with DoorDash. So before we break the story down, let me ask you all, do you think DoorDash, along with Janiyah Jones, even though DoorDash did not go over there and destroy the vehicle themselves, but the DoorDash representative gave out Faith Morris' address, and that's how Janiyah Jones was able to locate Miss Faith Morris' residence. Now, let me ask you all this also. Do you think DoorDash, along with Janiyah Jones, should be responsible for paying for this vehicle? Because Miss Faith Morris has 4 children. Now, picture yourself with 4 children, and the only thing you try to do is just make a little extra money, you know, to make ends meet. And then you have somebody who is mad at you because they ordered chicken wings around 2 o'clock in the morning and they got upset at you, all because you was not able to deliver their food. And it wasn't even your fault. Think about that. How would you respond? Please let me know in the comment section. And let's begin.
A Milwaukee DoorDash customer making her first appearance in court today after being charged with a felony.
Prosecutors say Janiyah Jones tracked down her delivery driver at her home and then did $10,000 of damage to her car. All this over an undelivered order of chicken wings.
And now when I first did the story, people thought I was really joking and also exaggerating, basically adding to the stereotypes of said black people about them loving chicken. Now, on one hand, we do love chicken, but at the same time, this is not no stereotype. And as you all can tell, this incident took place because Janiyah Jones did not get her 10-piece chicken wings. And what makes it even more worse, family, is the fact that, those 10-piece chicken wings was not even lemon pepper or even ghost pepper. Now, I can understand somebody going to tear somebody's vehicle up for some lemon pepper chicken or ghost pepper, but at the same time, how in the hell can you destroy a vehicle all because you did not get basic chicken wings? Think about that. And as we look at the damage done to Faith Morris' vehicle, one has to ask themselves, was this necessary to go over this woman's home that late at night? It don't matter if it's 12 o'clock in the middle of the damn day. But to go to somebody's home and destroy their vehicle all because you did not get your food, that's a little bit too much. Let's continue.
Waiting to see if we take it to trial or not. You guys will see my side of the story.
Now, family, let me ask you all this. Do you think Janiyah Jones should be willing to take this to trial because she is facing a felony along with $10,000 worth of damage? So, if you was in Janiyah Jones' big shoes, how would you handle this case? Would you not accept a plea deal, or would you risk it all and roll the dice and decide to go to trial? And I'm sure right now that most of us knows what happened to people when they go to trial. It's a good chance you just won't make it. And it's also a very slim chance that you would not win the case because they have you on camera committing the said crime. Think about that. Now, Janiyah Jones also said one magic word, and that was what?
You guys will see my side of the story.
You have to hear her side to the story. Now, I know it's cliche to sit there and say, well, there's two sides to every story, which is true. But at the same time, it is three sides to this story. It's Faith Morris' side, along with Janiyah Jones' side, and also the third most valuable witness. And who is that, family? The camera. The camera footage says it all. Let's continue.
State of Wisconsin versus Janiyah Jones.
Janiyah Jones walked into the courtroom where her public defender immediately asked for the felony charge to be dropped.
I've looked at the four corners of this complaint. This is an aggravating matter.
Something the court commissioner refused to do.
And she is motivated to dispute the charges and fight this case.
And Lord have mercy, family. Did you not hear that? How you go into court, Janiyah Jones, with a public defender demanding that this felony charge be dropped against you? Girl, you mean to tell me you sat there and did all that damage, act a fool on camera, and you can't even afford your own damn paid lawyer? Who does that? That must be what they do in the state of Wisconsin. And no offense to my people in Wisconsin, but the judge had to be wondering to himself like, Shawty, you must be really tripping to come inside this courtroom and think that we're going to drop a charge against you when we have you on camera committing that crime. And what makes it even more worse, family, is the fact that Janiyah Jones did not even have to do this, family. I mean, there was plenty of other ways that she could have resolved this whole situation. And not only did she drive all the way to Faith Morris' home, but also she drove right past the chicken spot. And the name of this fast food restaurant where this order was placed at goes by the name of Friar's Chicken. And I'm sure all my people in the great city of Milwaukee know about Friar's Chicken. And from what I heard, they're pretty good. But I guarantee you this, when I go up to Wisconsin, Milwaukee that is, I'm a damn sure go over there and just see what's really going on. Because I feel this way, you may feel this way also too, family. If that chicken tastes that good to make somebody act this crazy, hell, I got to have me a bite of that. Let's continue.
She did this over a 10-piece chicken wing. She passed Friars to come here.
Now, after hearing what Faith Morris had stated to the news reporter, Janiyah Jones drove right by the chicken spot just to get to her house where she can destroy her vehicle at. Now, one would think to themselves, why not just stop at the chicken spot and grab the chicken and then take your ass back home? Contact DoorDash and let them know what took place. But Janiyah Jones did not only do that, family. Now, Faith Morris has stated to the reporter also that roughly an hour before this incident had taken place, Janiyah Jones was messaging her countless times and also calling and hanging up on her. But Faith Morris and Janiyah Jones did have a brief conversation where Faith Morris has stated to the reporter once again that she told Janiyah Jones to have a blessed night. And you already know that's probably what set her off. That's probably what triggered her. Like the nerve of you to sit there and tell me to have a blessed night when I did not even get those damn 10-piece of chicken wings. Think about that, family. And now they have an old saying, and I'm sure that some of you all have heard about this saying also. It goes like this: it ain't what you say, but how you say what you say. So, quite naturally, maybe Janiyah Jones thought Faith Morris was picking at her. Maybe Janiyah Jones thought Faith Morris was getting smart with her. But even if she was, do you really think you're putting your life and freedom on the line and also your money on the line because somebody will have to pay for this damage? Do you really think going to this woman's home and destroying her vehicle all on camera, do you really think right now, family, that that was worth it? And also, what would you have done? Because easily they could have talked this out. Now, what's making it even more worse is the fact that not only could they have talked this out and came to some kind of resolution, but at the same time, if you're going to drive over there and you're going to pass the chicken spot, what was the damn purpose of you ordering chicken in the damn first place? Think about that. But ask yourself this before we close up this video. Who in the hell get that mad over some damn regular chicken wings? And notice I didn't say lemon pepper because I can understand if it's lemon pepper or ghost pepper. Let's close up.
If the judge decides to take it to trial, I have no problem with, giving the evidence out. But until then, I have nothing to say.
Ultimately deciding not to disclose her perspective on what happened back on July 11th.
What is your side of the story?
Why do you think this is funny?
It's not funny. I mean, it's funny, but I just don't have no comment on it.
And now in closing, Janiyah Jones says she's going to fight the charge because she has evidence that she wants to present. So let me ask you all this before we close up this video. What evidence do Janiyah Jones have against Faith Morris when you are the one that is said to be committing a crime all on video? And a news reporter asked her, what reason do she have? Only thing she could do was just laugh. Now, I expect that coming from a 22-year-old. But at the same time, I'm sure that your lawyer, well, he's a public defender. He probably didn't tell you that. But a paid lawyer would have told you, keep your mouth shut. Because who in the hell does a damn interview with the news station when they got a pending case that's open? Think about that. And you already know when it's time to go to court or, trial or whatnot, they are going to play this video back in court. So Janiyah Jones, you need to take this very serious and also need to find some kind of way where you can get this woman's vehicle fixed. Because I'm very sure, even in your cold heart, you have to know that you was wrong for doing this. And also, the way that you was laughing shows how guilty you really are. But at the same time, why sit up here and tear up this woman's vehicle and then also make all kind of excuses? And then got the nerve, yes, the nerve family, to go to court and appear with a public damn defender and ask the judge, once again, to drop the charge. So let me ask you all this. Do you think the judge is going to drop that charge? And also, what kind of penalties, whether it's jail time or fines, what penalties is Janiyah Jones facing? Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this video. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comments section, or you can email me and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed and learn to talk things out. Everything is not worth you going overboard, because sooner or later, guess what? The joke's going to be on you. And Janiyah Jones, shorty, you got a big joke coming when you go back to court. Anyway, you all stay blessed. And thank you all once again for tuning in. And guess what? I'm out.